Hey everybody, my name's Mark. I'm here again with an English video for you. I'm sorry it's not live, but I was trying to use my computer to make a live video for you. But the problem was that the computer I use at work is a bit old, so it couldn't handle the requirements necessary to stream live. So instead, I'll be using this recording. And we'll do the same thing, just you cannot reply live. And if you have any questions, you can't ask me live. I can't see you. But of course, if you have questions about the topic today, you can ask me in the comments below for this video. And I'll do my best to get back to you. So for this video, it's a bit more difficult than some of our other videos. This grammar we don't teach until about upper level. Even when you look online for this grammar, it's usually upper or advanced. The reason for that is that we don't really use this grammar very often. So it's not the most essential grammar point you'll ever need to know. But because I taught this in upper and some people in more advanced classes may see it in the future, I thought I'd go through this grammar one more time for you guys. So if you look next to me, there is a document, and it says the comparative adjectives. Sometimes in English, we'll say the plus a comparative, and then we'll have another the plus a comparative. And we use this to show how things are changing or how things will change depending on some other action you do, right? So my first example is the more money you have. The more money you have. So more money, more money, more money, more money. As you get more money, what will happen? So for some people, if you have a lot of money, it creates a lot more stress because you have more things to do, more houses, more boats, things like that, you know? So maybe the more money you have, the more stressed you will be, right? There's a relationship there. Money up, stress up. The more money you have, the more stressed you'll be. Or I have this one. Maybe this is a good problem. The more money you have, the more things you can buy. See that relationship? More money, more things you can buy, right? So we have that relationship. One depends on the other. As one goes up, the other goes up, right? We can also do the opposite, right? I can say the less money you have, the less stressed you will be. The fewer things you can buy, right? Both of those are perfectly okay for this grammar, using comparative adjectives with the and the. And I have a lot of examples on this list. Let me see this list one more time. Right, so we go down. Here's the full list of some other examples. Okay, so it says, the more adventurous it is, the more I like it. Okay. You cannot say the more it is adventurous. No, right? Because this one, we're using, right, an adjective. More adventurous, more interesting. For that one, the more it is adventurous doesn't work. Adjectives, we can use it like this. The more adventurous it is, the more I like it. Okay? For some people I know, they love spicy food. So they'll say, the spicier it is, the more I like it, right? Or maybe you like scary movies, right? You say, the scarier it is, the more I like it. See that pattern? Scarier, I like it more. Spicier, I like it more, right? Just with this pattern, the more I, right? The more I like it. As we go down this list, take a look. Start thinking for you. Are these true for you, or are these examples different for you? Like this next one, right? The less I see him, the more I like him. What's that? Is he your friend? Right? Sometimes your friends, if you see them too much, it might be a problem, right? You don't like him. You don't like them when you see them too much, right? Some people, if you only see them a couple times a year, you like them a lot more, right? So he's saying, the less I see him, the more I like him, all right? See him less, like him more. See him every day? No, don't like him anymore. Right? Maybe that's true for you, someone you know. Okay? This guy, I don't know. He says the more he reads, the less he understands. So I think this example is more philosophical, where like the more you know, the less you understand, right? Reads more, but still understands less and less and less. Okay? This next one, very, very common. People say, the older we grow, the older we get, the wiser we become. So, again, is that true? Do you think that's true? As you get older, do you get wiser? Okay, the last couple few. The higher you climb, the colder it gets. That's like climbing a mountain, like Mount Everest. The higher you climb, the colder it gets. Something true. Something true, right? The richer one grows, the greater one's worries. Again, same idea as up above. The richer you get, the more worried you get, right? Richer, 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 more worried, more worried, more worried, right? That relationship. So I'll give you a second. Look at these other ones. See if they, right? See if they are indeed true for you. And let's see. I think I can make it a little bit larger for you. I hope the sizing's okay. If it's too small, I'll try to make them larger in the future. For those of you who are looking on phones or are on a smaller screen. But I think to finish off these examples, I'll give my example on the bottom, right? The more you have to study, or the more time you spend studying, the less time you have to play, right? If you study English all day, can't play video games, can't play soccer, right? But it's always a relationship, right? The more you do one thing, the less you can do something else, right? So this grammar point is, this grammar is very useful for making those comparisons, where as something increases, something else decreases. The more you do this, the less you do this, right? So my homework for you is for you to think about these sentences and make one of your own. Is there something true for you? Right? For me, I say the less I exercise, the weaker I get, right? My wife is angry at me for not exercising. So, right, she says, you're getting weaker and weaker. The less I exercise, the weaker I get. The opposite, I hope, the more I exercise, the more I exercise, the stronger I'll get. So that's my goal for the future, right? I want to be stronger. So that's my idea. So for you, think of your idea. Please type it below. Comment. Matt or I, right? One of the other teachers will correct it for you, and we will give you some feedback. So I hope this lesson was helpful for you. If you like this kind of content, please share it with your friends who are also learning English. For my upper advanced students, please let me know if you have any questions when you come to class again on Thursday. For everyone else, have a great week, and I will see you next time you come to ULC. Bye-bye.